are you? Hello, where are you? Oh, return of guys. Hello, welcome in here. Hello. I hope that you're feeling just fine today. Bugs. Oh, bugs and boogers and boogies and bugs. Yes, the channel with no set name. And for now, I guess we're using booger. I don't know. Because I don't know if other people struggle with this, but there's nothing wrong with it, but it kind of gets frustrating. Because I grew around a very toxic guardian that didn't allow me to be me, and every time that I chose something for myself, they didn't allow it because they didn't like it, and so I have a hard time being like, oh, this is who I am, or this is what I like. I still kind of struggle with that, and it's on me to take responsibility and figure that out, but it's kind of difficult out here. Return of Guts, it said, I'm good, cold, but we living. Oh, we woke up and we're breathing. Oh, I haven't even woke up source or nothing. Sorry, so I welcome and accept you into every cell of this reading, this channel. I thank you for your presence. May you lead and guide the messages today, lead and guide the channel. I thank you for your presence. May we read the truth and only the part of the message that is going to be helping the travelers into clarity, confidence, self-knowledge. Thanks for waking us up and giving us an opportunity to meet community members and drink some water. Return of Guts said, oh, wow, I'm glad you told me that now I can see. You can see. You said, Return of Guts said, me personally, I can never have one set nickname, and I make multiple nicknames, and by the next day, in something else. I used to do that when I was in middle school with my name, but maybe we have something similar here. Something similar. I'm not sure how we're gonna get an actual name for me. It'll probably just happen. I'm not even worried about it anymore. I am not even worried. Okay, I'm gonna start pulling cards. Hi, there's 10 people in here. Hello, I see you sitting in there. I see you sitting in there. Okay, let's start pulling cards. For the overall energy reading today. Do these look like water fountains? I kind of like that they look like water fountains. I have water fountains in my hair. Rudy said, hello, sweetie. Hello, Rudy. Welcome. And I'm glad that you made it today. I'm glad that you're alive and living and joined us today. Past energy, we have 7 of Swords. Oh, 7 of Swords in your past. Yahoo! I'm thinking about bleaching my hair and putting a rainbow in it. I really want to, but I'm kind of scared to do it because I've never bleached my own hair. But I think I'm gonna put it just underneath and have the underneath have a rainbow. I don't know. We'll eventually do it. I think it'll be fun. I've always wanted a rainbow in my hair. Current energy, we have the 10 of Cups. Oh, Rudy said, I love your cute antennas. Thanks, Rudy. Appreciate it. Future energy. Haha, I couldn't think of that. Is the Four of Cups. Future energy. Okay, past we have the Seven of Swords, current Ten of Cups, and the future, the Four of Cups. I wonder if this is you or somebody external to you. In the past, there's either somebody external to you that tried to like scam you or take something from you, or it was you trying to scam or take something from someone. We're gonna have to pull a clarifier, but I'm not sure which one it is. Current energy, there is very much like love around you. Ten of Cups, maybe family, but also maybe like close friendships. But I will have to pull clarifiers because I'm not sure. And then the Four of Cups in your future. I'm gonna pull clarifiers. I'm honestly not sure. Brian G said, just stopping in to say I hope everybody is well and takes care of themselves. Yahoo! Thank you, Brian G, for leaving that message. I appreciate it. Yes, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope you guys take care of yourselves today. Don't forget to brush. Actually, I have a very hard time taking care of simple things like brushing my teeth before I go to sleep, or like washing my face, or flossing, or like brushing my hair every day. I struggle with those types of things. So remind yourself to do that today, and I'll try to remind myself too. Rudy said, "Who is this card for?" In the beginning, I always do overall energies. So this is kind of like who it resonates for. That's who it resonates for. And if it doesn't resonate, then maybe this message is not for you, but maybe tomorrow's will be. Okay, let me pull some clarifiers. Clarifiers. I'm kind of interested what this was. And I'm kind of, it's the Six of, what? I'm still kind of confused. Obviously, I succeeded. Either you succeeded in stopping this from happening, or the theft or the scam actually succeeded. Is this their energy, or on the bottom we have this their swords? It almost feels like you got stolen from. Stolen from? Well, I can't, like, it just doesn't make any sense that this is you and the Seven of Swords energy. Like, I can't even, like, it's not you. I can't understand why you would be in a Seven of Swords. So it definitely feels like somebody did something to you and or took something from you, and they think that they succeeded in it. Does anybody feel like they got like their, let's say, like energy stolen, or maybe like some drama or gossip was spread around you, or something where somebody did something and they know that it hurt you and they think that they got away with it? Like they are feeling very this is in your past energy. They were very much feeling victorious about accomplishing this. Let me pull a clarifier for your current energy. I wonder what they did. What was, can I pull actually one more card for this? What, why were they stealing? What were they, or like, what were they trying to hurt them? Were they trying to steal from you? What is going on here? And why did they feel like they succeeded? Four of Swords? Maybe kind of like they got you to stay away from a certain environment. Or they got you to stop going to a certain place and like be more hermit in a more hermit energy. Maybe you like stay at home more now because of whatever happened. Seven of Swords, that is an air card. It possibly is like gossip or word of mouth or something that they obviously were saying so that you would be hurt. But and that's why I think that they think that they're winning is because if you feel like somebody is like trying to mistreat you or do something behind your back or like get one over on you, you just like bring yourself back. You step away from the environment. You don't really worry about it. You're just like, okay, I'm just not going to hang around here for now. No big deal. I'm going to be over here relaxing. No big deal. And they thought that you left because of whatever they were doing. Well, you did take a step back, but it didn't affect you in a negative way. They thought that you left because you were like sad about it and or like torn apart about it. But you were just like, I don't like being around these types of people. I'm gonna stay at home for a while, or I'm not gonna go here for a while. I'm gonna let it kind of like die out, simmer out, kind of let it like play out and let the truth come out, because the truth always comes out. You just have to give it time. Because the liars are always gonna stumble at some point. Who is this? I wonder if this is resonating. I wonder if you actually went through an environment like that. Aaron Hoffman, you memorized the Bible, huh? You got a good memorization system, huh? Are you a walking, talking Bible, Aaron? What? Clarifying the Ten of Cups in your current, we have the Empress. Is this you? I want to get one more clarifier. The Empress, the Ten of Cups. I almost want to say that whatever happened or whoever tried to like destroy your spirit, but really it just gave you more time on your hands. And you started to focus on possibly like hang out more with family, taking care of yourself. You possibly spent a lot of time in this environment, wherever it was. With the Seven of Swords, it kind of looks like there's a circus in the back. So possibly this was like somewhere where people go and get entertainment. The first thing that comes to mind is like, I don't know if your guys' malls have this, but the mall where I'm at, it used to have like a video game room or like a place where you can go pay and play video games. Something like on the lines of that. It's like an environment of entertainment. Ten of Cups, the Empress, and your current energy. Oh, sorry, not ignoring you guys. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I see that you're in here and commenting. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate it. Man, then M says, "Sup, girl? Hi, welcome in here." Return of Goods were probably mentioning something about something, but they said no cliffhangers. The horror. Oh, the horror. Oh, they said, man, then said, Wahaha, the pony is super cute. Thank you. What the heck is going on? Aaron said hi. Mahmoud said hi. Hi. Oh, Rudy said does resonate, and then a long story. Oh my gosh. Really? Really, really? I wonder if the rest is gonna resonate. That's kind of fun. Anthony said, can I pray for you? Kind of depends on what kind of prayer you got. Claude said, you need help and guidance. Why don't, Claude, you know how many people are actually asking help out there? Why don't you go actually help them then? There's actually people that are like suffering and asking for help. Why don't you actually go help somebody then? Instead of being like, you need help. Okay, instead of just walking around being like, bah, 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 actually give help. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Claude. Return of God said, yeah, arcades are rare now. I used to, as a child, we did get to go to Chuck E. Cheese. That's kind of an arcade. That was so fun. That was the most fun I've ever had. SWFL says, hi, Booger! Hi, Booger! Hi, SWFL. Welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate that everybody's here. I appreciate that everybody is here. Okay, let me get back into this. And then I'll get back to you. The Ten of Cups, the Empress, in your current energy. Also, the Empress may, I don't know if you have a wife or a partner, whether whoever you are and whatever you're into, you may just have a wife or a partner that's like more feminine, I think. Maybe even you have family. Let me pull one more clarifier. I just want to say that you have a lot more time on your hands to be with your loved ones or like give them attention. And I think that they very much appreciate this. You possibly like have work and then have your hobbies, and like they respect you as an individual. But possibly they're grateful that you get to be spending more time with them. Let me pull one more clarifier. We'll see what we get. What is this? Ten of Cups, Empress in their current energy. But also, the Ten of Cups, the traditional meaning says you are in an idyllic state where all your dreams, wants, and needs are being met. Look around you and take a moment to soak everything in. I also think that you're realizing just how amazing the people around you are. The whatever Ten of Cups the Empress is for you. It's like you're once this happened, like you like the contrast between people trying to bring you down and the people that love you, you clearly saw how grateful you are for the people that show you love. You clearly saw what you have, kind of. These people really, really love you. They take time to consider your feelings. They take time to listen to you, to hear out your opinions. I wanted to say, what did I want to say? Something about how the difference between the energies. I'm not sure what I was gonna say, but you are super grateful that you're like seeing how much gratitude you have for these people. Let me pull a clarifier. I still haven't. I kind of got sidetracked. It's almost like you're realizing how lucky you are to have these types of people in your life. Like I don't even feel like anger, like frustration when you spend more time on like your hobbies because these people kind of understand that you have to keep yourself happy too. Or like they understand that you're a unique individual too that has to be happy to then bring happiness to the table. Like you have to make yourself happy in order to even bring happiness to the table. We have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is really clarification. Hmm. Okay, let me pull clarification for your future. We had the Four of Cups. What are you? What is this? It almost probably feels like you're gonna be a little bit unwilling. Or you're kind of like stuck on whatever happened in the past in this environment. Hmm. But there's like a new opportunity, whether it's like a new environment or a new what is it called? Like when people have like leader like in sports there's different teams. So maybe this is like a different team in this hobby. Or maybe you're getting presented. I'm gonna pull clarifiers. You're being presented something, but you're kind of stuck on how you got treated in this environment. Or you're like thinking back on how this environment was, what this environment did, what it felt like. The Ace of Pentacles. And on the bottom we have the Wheel of Fortune. Let me pull one more. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, let me actually read the traditional meaning. Sometimes I forget to do that. It says a cycle is about to begin anew, and since the Pentacles suit deals in all things material, this reset could present itself in the form of a new career, better health, or something in that vein. Whatever is coming will bring great abundance. The Four of Cups, the traditional meaning says you're feeling stagnant and having a hard time focusing on the things that once made you happy and fulfilled. Be mindful of possible opportunities. And the Ace of Pentacles clarifying the Four of Cups. It feels like you are thinking, well, I had the thought and then it just completely went away. Hmm. The past environment is definitely affecting you. It's almost like that's what I was gonna say. It's kind of like you're questioning whatever you were interested in. You're questioning like your interest in it because you're looking back at the types of people that were in this environment and you're like, do I even want to be around these types of people? It's like the people and how they treated you really made you question why you were even in this or why you were even interested in this like hobby or whatever it was. Did we say like an entertainment, something that was entertainment? Like how the people treated you really made you question this whole environment or like the whole reason that you guys were even gathering. Hmm. And you're almost like kind of questioning yourself or like moving into the future. This is kind of like what I feel is like you're almost questioning yourself and like your judgment because you once like thought this was like the best thing ever and the people were the best people ever. And then once this happened, you're kind of questioning your judgment if you are like able to make the correct calls about what you see in environments or what you see about people. But something about the Ace of Pentacles, I don't know. There may be some sort of form of entertainment that comes along that is also gonna be like financially, like there's gonna be opportunities to make finances. I'm not gonna say it's gonna right away bring you financial like output, but there's going to be opportunities. Oh, it got burps. We got burps. Hmm. Interesting, interesting. On the bottom we have the six of swords, which talks about moving into like a less stressful environment, somewhere that is like more secure, also stress free. There's nobody like causing chaos. It's very calm waters. I think that might be it for the overall read right now. Um, do I have anything else to say? You're questioning your interest in this entertainment. But as you're doing that, you may even like start to have a conversation with somebody of like kind of like your confusion of why people in this environment treated you so poorly, or like you're kind of like questioning if all of these environments have people like that are gonna like mistreat people. But also like because I don't feel like anybody stood up for you, just like everybody was like, well, grow up, you're an adult, like deal with it, kind of like how people come in here and they're like, well, would you expect looking like that? Obviously we're gonna get bullied, and I'm like, what? Hi. Kind of like that. Hmm. I feel like you're maybe gonna have a conversation with somebody because six of swords is again air sign, kind of represents communication. So maybe something like that. I don't know. But that's your future. Energies always change. So I think that's it for this reading, though. If you were here and it was good for you, then you were here and it was good for you. Anybody wants cards? Okay, let's get back to reading the comments. Anybody want a card pulled? 40 people and only 5 likes. Aw, not cool. Not cool. Press that like button, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Okay, anybody want a card pulled for them? I would love to do that. I love pulling new cards. Okay, let's view these comments. Where were we? Oh, Chris said unique much. I bet you're unique up in there, Chris, too. Rudy said, actually, you were nailing it. Let's see how close you can get to the core of it. Ooh, I wonder how I did. Give me a grade from A to F. How did I do? Skate guy. What the fuck did I open to? It's probably the voice they've been used. Casey Junkin said, The Fourth Agreements by Don Ruiz. The book will change your life. The Four Agreements? What is that about? Tell me, because I will screenshot this because I like books. The Four Agreements, is that having to do with the laws of the universe? The Four Agreements? It's like element or certain energies agreeing to work together or something. That would make sense, the Four Agreements and the laws of the universe, because the laws agree to be the laws. Metal said, why do you talk like a toddler? Because we can talk however we want to, and am I hurting anybody? No, then there's no problem with that. If you don't like it, go find somebody that talks like this. Go find somebody that talks like this. If you don't like it, then go find somebody that will talk to you like this. It doesn't matter. Let people talk how they want to talk. Let people talk how it makes them happy. If it doesn't make you happy, then go find a voice that makes you happy. No big problem. I'm not mad that I don't make you happy. I'm not for everybody. Return of Good said, that counts. I played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade at Chuck E. Cheese as a kid. Oh, they had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade? What kind of game was it? Chuck E. Cheese was fun. I love arcades. I would love to go to an arcade even today. That would be so fun. I love video games. Actually, I'm in grocery stores a lot for my customers, and right now, Costco has a lot of arcade type games. Like, they have the Pac-Man, and it's so fun. Sometimes I stop by and I have to play a game or two. Well, just kidding. I only play for like 5 seconds, and I'm like, wow, this is fun. And then I keep on walking. Anthony said they did a prayer. They're the ones that ask if they could pray. I guess thank you for the prayer, but if you guys want to read it, you could read it. TRG said, what's up, young bugs? Hi, I be the booger you picked today. Krypton says hi. Hi, Krypton. Chris says, you're smart with human interaction, ... You're smart with human interaction, ... Return of God says, this is more interesting than Friday's read. Well, Yahoo! Wait, Goldo? Who is Goldo? What was your name? You're a moderator. I don't. You changed your name, didn't you, Goldo? I don't remember making Goldo a moderator. And they said, yo. I'm not sure who that is, though. Who are you, Goldo? You changed your name, I swear. Jay said hi, and they said, what's your tattoos mean? They kind of mean a few things, but I will probably just make a little short saying this is what it means, and then whenever you guys ask him, be like, go watch the short. And that's going to be that. Nitu says, probably another language. They said Subayu. Matt came in here and said it's a waste of space. They really out here bullying people, telling them they're a waste of space. Mac, we're not gonna bully you. We're gonna say I hope that you evolve. Come back and be kind, Mac. We're gonna tell your mom. We're gonna tell your mom. I'm gonna get you grounded and get your phone taken away for being bullying people. Make you read some books for entertainment, Mac. Richard for Good said, pull me a card. I'm down for it today. Okay, Yahoo. Oh, we get to know a little bit more about Return of Guts. Yahoo. So I said, welcome and accept you into this card pull for Return of Guts. May you lead and guide the message and let them know what you would like them to hear. Thank you. Okay, a card for Return of Guts. Let me shuffle the deck really fast. Yahoo! For Return of Guts, what type of card? Oh! Yeah, the Seven of Wands. And the Two of Swords on the bottom. I feel like you're intuitive. Either we don't have a water sign out here, but I feel that you are connected to your intuition. You possibly have a water sign somewhere in your chart, not your sun, but somewhere up in there. Does it feel? I'm not sure why I'm reading this, but probably you're going through something. Does it feel like you're having to like defend yourself, like maybe like gossip or people like trying to, or like you've said that you're something, but then people are like, no, you're not, like prove it or something like that. Like people are trying to convince you that you're not who you are or you're not what you say you are. And they're almost like trying to convince others. I don't know, it kind of feels weird. Maybe you're like a unique individual as well. Like you haven't really like conformed to society, or let's say to being normal. I don't know what that means, but also I do feel like you've been hurt by others, and you definitely don't let people close into you or into your space. Like you possibly are like look confident when you're out in public, but you never let anybody into like your personal space. Like you can hold conversation, but you're never gonna like call anybody your best friend or something like that. Let me see what you're saying. Let me see what you're saying in here. You said this is it. I'm doomed. You're not doomed. And then you said very true. Hmm. Also, it almost may feel like your guardians also didn't support you, like growing up. They were not very supportive of the things that you wanted to do. Hmm. I think that's all I have for you. I wish I could give you some advice, but look, I struggle with connecting to others too. So I'm not like even like if source would be like say this, but I'm not like getting anything. So look, we're gonna go through this together. That was your card pull, okay? Anybody else want a card pull? Let me catch up to the readings and somebody says they want one, then they will get one. Juan said playing with crystals is dangerous, especially crystal meth. I agree. Don't do that. Mm-mm. Um. Okay, gonna skip that. Oh, Rudy said I'll give you a 9.5. Really? That's like a solid A. Nice. I like that. That's a 95%. Oh, freak of nature. Hi. You're in here? Were you Goldo? Wait, does somebody have two accounts in here? Hi, freak of nature. Welcome back today. I'm glad that you made it. Um, oh, Alexi said yes, it shows the laws of the universe. The book does. Are you the one that mentioned the book? Let me see up here. I don't even know where it went. Oh, no. Casey did. Okay, let's see. Where was I? Is that a Care Bear song pizza said? Yes, it is. These are actually dog toys. Meow meow. Look, they have a squeaker. But that's okay, cause I'm as annoying as a dog. I could not say that. Sometimes I'd be sitting here making annoying sounds all the time. Pew, meow, Care Bears are so cute. I wish that they would be, but except Care Bears were the look. This is a Care Bear from the year 2005. Look how cute they were. Look at that. How adorable is this? How adorable is this? But they're not as cute anymore, I don't think. I think their eyes got like more realistic like this. Well, look at that. That was so cute. I love Care Bears. They're so cute. They're so cute. Okay, anyways, back to here. BPD. Nini, you have BPD? Um, it's a side scroller beat 'em up. The made cute new one for consoles. Return of Guts was probably talking about something, but I did not read it when they were talking about it. Oh, I skipped that one. Chris said you are a strange creature. What? um. Nasty said, "Do you have an about me video?" About me video? I do not. I don't think I'm like at that journey of this channel yet. About me? I'm not even sure if I could make one. I don't know if my brain can make an about me video. I don't know if I could. David said, what do the tattoos mean? Hmm. Okay, that took me a while to process a commentary. Cody said, hi, hi. There's lots of, okay. Blaine is a bully up in here, and Yume is a bully. What shall we do with the bullies? I'm not sure because it's like, I'm not sure. Just keep on ignoring them, I guess. Delpico said, you're a dude. If I look like a dude too, I'm a good guy, I'm a dude to you, jeez. Okay, I'm just gonna hide them. I'm tired of reading your comments. You came in here and you were like, offense, 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 and you were like, but no offense though. No. That was very much you intended it to be offensive. Sorry, there's so many comments that I have to skip. There's so many comments that are not good comments. Return of God says, you know, I say this with. Oh. Return of God says, you know, I say this with feeling not the best for not acting on, but listening. But I know my current job and living situation is not what the universe wants for me, and I ignore the signs and remain to listen and leave. Aww. Well, hey, at least Return of God to you, at least you can see it clearly. You're already a step forward, or you already took a step forward into accepting your reality and not sugarcoating and not lying to yourself. You already took a step forward into the right direction. And as long as you keep moving forward and knowing that, look, I'm also kind of in not a very good situation, and I know I need to get out of it, but it's taking me a really long time too. But I'm not gonna like be mad at myself or get angry. I'm trying to stay patient. Freak of Nature said Cog is a good fit for moderator. Who is Cog? I don't remember seeing a COG in here. So cute, so cute. Mariana says hi in here. Hi. Return of God said, you flexing the Care Bear swag on us. Oh, by the way, if anybody wants a card, I still have 10 minutes up in here. You let me know that you want a card and I'll pull one for you. I'm excited to get to know you guys better. That's exciting. I like that. Lemon said, are you age regressing? Yes, the older I get, the younger I look. Duh. Duh. McKenna Hicks said, Hi! Hi, McKenna. I'm grateful that you guys are in here and still by. Return of Guts said, Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay. A bunch of bullies. Coda says, Can you do it, please? Do what? Pull you a card? Coda, do you want a card? Bunch of bullies. Jennifer Good said, yeah, these guys are losers. They basically are. Coda said, don't be mean. Yeah, don't be mean, guys, or you're gonna get called a loser. Don't be mean. Don't be a loser. Be a winner and be kind to people. You only lose by being mean to people. That's it. Rudy's, you are becoming a moderator. The more moderators, the merrier. Rudy said, I will do my best to filter bullies if you make me a moderator. Rudy's, you've been in here so many times that I feel safe around you. Dustin said, is that a skeleton in the back? It is a skeleton in the back. Bam. I'm not sure. Yeah, people give some likes. Boo. Oh, to boo. I read that wrong. Yeah, people give some likes to the booger. If you're in here, give a like to the booger. Give a like to the booger. You guys want to see my outfits since nobody's asking for a card? I'm very comfy today. But comfy days are some of the best days. Yeah, I'm very comfy and I got my boots on. I'm very comfy and got my boots on. That's me today. That's me today. That's me. Okay. That's me today. Can you guys believe that Dustin Buck is an adult male? Yeah, I wouldn't feel safer with no children around him. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Return of guys, that was so awesome. Wait. You don't have to be a moderator, but I'm just gonna put you there anyways. Return of God said, yeah, I'm glad I got to meet you, though. You make it possible to see that you can deflect hate and continue to help people. I'm glad to have met you. Thank you, Return of God. That was so wholesome. Oh my gosh. Thank you for that comment. That was so wholesome. Wow. So wholesome. God said, don't be mean. Please. Don't be mean. Please. Kevin said, I like your hair. Thank you, Kevin. I like your hair. I bet you got some cute ponytails on your hair too. I bet you look cute I bet you look cute with ponytails, Kevin. Right back at you. Coda said, oh, yes, please. Diesel said, is this really how you talk? Am I talking right now? Can you hear me talking? Is that how I'm talking? That's your answer. Do you hear me talking and it looks like I'm talking? Then I'm probably talking. Dean said, so from the UK. Oh my gosh, that's all the way on the other side of the world. And we're connected in 2 seconds. Wow. Look, I'm literally sitting like this, and you're sitting like this, and if we look down, we're gonna see each other. What the heck? Isn't that weird? You're on the other side of the earth, and if I look down, you're sitting there, and you're looking down too, and we're looking at each other. That's weird. Chad said, Chab. Hi, Chab. Welcome in here. Alexander said, hi. Hi, Alexander. Welcome in here. Wow, Diesel is so. I've literally heard this sentence like 10,000 times already. Tell him the facts, bugs. Returnal got said. Daniel Neon said, I want a mod. But Daniel, this is the first time I've even seen you in here. I don't know what you're. I don't know. You better be in here more if you want to be a moderator. Billy said, I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you hate me? That's not up to you to decide how I see you, Billy. I don't see, unless you're being mean in here. Was Billy being mean? I didn't even see them say anything mean. Unless you're mean in here, I don't think you're a loser. Anybody want a card? We have 3 minutes left. But I have not seen nobody said that they want a card. Extreme says, tell me you're Democrat without saying you're Democrat. Tell me you stand up for humanity and people's rights, and you don't want to force your own perceptions and your own beliefs on people without saying that you stand up for humanity. Returnal God said, I like your style and you get more gorgeous every time I see you. Return of Gods, I bet you be evolving too. I bet you looking cute every day too. Hey, when you love. I bet Return of Gods is so cute up in there too. I Cody said, I like your outfit. Thank you, Golda. Appreciate it. Oh, Daniel would definitely not be a moderator. Ugh. I'm just gonna hide that. I don't want to read that comment. Okay. He said, are your tattoos real? That's sick. Are your tattoos real? And thank you, they are real. Okay, we have literally 30 seconds, but I didn't see nobody say they wanted a card. Okay, skip. Free Palestine, but not the Yazidis, Druze, Armenians, or Kurds. Well, if they're being oppressed too, then also freedom for them. I would like you to start a movement for them if they are important, just as people have started the movement for Palestine because it's important. Han said, greetings from Israel. Oh, you can only stand here if you support Palestine and if you support Palestinian freedom too. There's some Israelis that were fighting against their government, so I don't hate them all, but I hate a lot of them. But there's good and bad in everything. There's some good Israelis that legit were fighting against their own government, even though they live there, and now they have to be literally living the same oppression as Palestinians do, and I respect that. Janik said, so sweet greetings from East Germany. Hi. Hi, East Germany. Okay, everybody, we hit an hour mark. I'm gonna get out of here since I didn't see nobody say they wanted a card yet. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go on to serving my community. What is the word I'm looking for? My close range, my first hand. What's the word I'm looking for? My immediate community. You guys are my all over community, and then I'm gonna go serve my immediate community right now. Oh, thank you for everybody for stopping by. Everybody stay safe today, and we'll be back tomorrow, Monday through Friday, around whatever time this was. Except today, it took me a long time to get ready. I was taking my time, but that's okay. Okay, everybody, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you all the moderators for a good job. And we'll be back tomorrow. Oh, bye. And then